What is up, guys? We're here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're going to talk about Zacian V, and it's going to be a little bit different one. I mean, it is still in Zacian V ADP, but with the Zamazenta twist. And why the Zamazenta twist? Well, there's more and more actually V maxes in the format, right? There are more of them. So I figured, you know what? Let's do it that way. And of course, we're getting closer because we're like a month away from rotation right now. So it's really interesting, to just take a look at this deck and be like, well, let's see what is going to happen to this deck or what will not happen. Is Zamazenta that good in this deck? And I figured, you know what, let's go for it. So Zacian V, this card doesn't need any introduction, right? In the repeat sword, you draw 3. If there's a metal type energy, you actually can put it on your Zacian, or you can just leave it in your hand. It's still fine. Brave Blade 230, and after the ADP it's 260, and during your next turn this Pokemon can't attack. So this is more and close to the strategy of one hitting, but we know that right now there's less and less one hit KOs, especially after rotation, right? Once E-Power is going to rotate out from cards like Pikarom and others, that is going to have to change to the 2-hit KO. So we do have that, but why I'm talking about Zamazenta? Well, that's a great question, and I'm talking about because of the Dauntless Shield ability. And this is, again, attack is kind of close to, we might say, Draga VMAX, right? But you're not putting the damage counters. So ability says we got prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from VMAXs. It's fair, right? And of course, discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon when you attack for 130, which again, the damage is not the best, but discarding a special energy, especially as we're gonna get so many of them in the Darkness Ablaze, that I think it's a great addition. And if that's your only mon on the board and you're facing Draga VMAX, they can't do a lot. Let me tell you, they can't really do a lot here, and that's what we will be wanting to do. So let's take a look at the whole deck, right? Of course, the deck is going to be on Discord later today, I'm assuming, so don't worry, you can always join Discord. Link is down there below, just like all the other links. So we got one copy of Oranguru, and of course, Primate Wisdom, it has to be, right? You want to be sure that you've got that energy on top when you're using Zacian's ability of Interpret Sword. 2 ADPs, we got 1 Eldegoss. Again, you will see one of the games that I will play when I'm not even using ADPs, just to show you that this is a valid strategy where we have Zamazenta. Sorry, I just literally woke up. Eldegoss V, we got 2 Dedenne GXs, 3 Zacians, and 1 Zamazenta V. If you want, you can go with 2 line over here, but I think like 2-2 is going to be more post-rotation type of deal. 3 Acrobikes, 2 Cherish Balls, 2 Energy Spinners with 3 Energy Switches, 1 Great Catcher, 4 Mill Saucers, of course, to get that energy back, 4 Odopats, we got 4 Quick Balls, and 2 Switches. Again, 1 Tool Scrapper. If you want, you can go and you can play 0, and you can just play more stadiums. I play 1-1, so 1 Chaotic Swell here, 2 Boss Odas, 1 Melon Lana, 3 Marnies with 4 Professor's Research, with 2 Air Balloons, 1 Male Frying Pan, and 8-to-2 ratio of, I would say, Psychic, Male Energy, and Water type energy. So that is a whole deck. Now we can just go and move to the gameplay portion, because honestly, I was surprised how good it did, especially against the Dragapult. It's insane, and or against until in VMAX. Like this is something that when it hits those VMAXs, it's really good. So let's move on to the gameplay portion. Let's go. It's not even like Sharking, it's just, that's how it is. And I'm just hoping, there's not going to be a lot of players that are super familiar with the format itself, But like, you can't go with the wrong deck. Yep. Okay, I'm a bit confused what Rama is playing right now. Not gonna lie, I am a bit confused. No good. Yep, that's his water type deck. Okay, Basoldas. That's interesting. I thought, you know, Ron was gonna test a different deck, but here we go. We got a water type. Alright, I'm gonna try to find a switch at this point. Okay, still not yet. And I have to go for a switch because I've used a supporter. Oh, come on. Yes. So I'm gonna play this deck for a while. So actually Rama can test against it. Cause like that was, you know, that was a brick town. Like it was not even a house. Like that was a whole neighborhood right there out of bricks. But I was talking to yesterday to one of the Polish players, right? Good friend of mine, like actually from our local game store, Adrian Kostelik, and you know he's like, oh dude, you know, like what version of Pikarom you're playing? Because like everyone is playing Pikarom. I have to go first. I'm gonna go no. So and he was like, oh, like which one? And I've sent him the deck because he sent me his. You know, there are differences, great differences. He's like, yeah, like I know yours has like, you know, 2% better odds, but I'm like, dude, like I don't even care about percentage wise. He's like, no, yeah, but like this 2%, mate, this 2%. I know yours is better, you know, by 2%, you know, because I know the list, but like I'm like, I love you, dude, but like I never cared about like percentage wise in PCG. It's like that's Pikarom, dude. Like you don't, all you have to do is like full blitz. Nah, but he's a great guy, great player. Okay. It's gonna be quite interesting. So I'm gonna grab Zacian. Okay, so we're not gonna discard yet. I'm gonna grab second one. Yeah, like Ultimate Pet would be discarded no matter what, so I'm gonna play it. Still. Alright, that's actually pretty good, because I can... Huh. Let's go with Acrobike. It's like the thing with this matchup is, you know, with the stadium game, that we both play the same stadiums. Okay, and another pit sword. Yeah, maybe I should have not, you know, go that greedy. And yeah, I feel okay. So by the way, speaking about tomorrow, players can't stream it. Like if players gonna stream the whole thing, that's a violation. So don't expect of that. I can post it after Monday. So like you will know results earlier, right? But I can't post it earlier than late Monday. Because like their official streams, right, are on Monday. So I can't post any footage before. Which is what it is. But like I'm not gonna get mad at it, right? Okay, fini. Yeah, that's like the biggest ones is like literally they are. I mean, like maybe not nonsense. Like I understand I can't stream, you know, or I can't do stuff. Like this is something you kind of get used to, you know. It's normal, right? It's like, you know. Okay, so I have to change my whole tactics right now. Because of this one move that Rema did. Oh, Rema. So like, it's not bad, you know, like I'm still, you know, will be able to tell you everything. Ugh. But I feel like, you know, they want to have a control of it, and yeah. It's kind of the same as if you have different sleeves, they will, you know, IRL, they will tell you to re-sleeve. If you have, you know, some other things, they will tell you that. Oh, really? Dude. Alright, so you're just gonna keep putting the energy back to my hands. I'm not even gonna try. It's kind of the same, you know, with shirts. Like they have like a sponsors section, like IRL, and if you have, you know, and they'll tell you to like change shirt to play Pokemon and stuff. So yeah, like this is normal, you know. Hey Claudia, is Inteleon control? Kind of. I would call it more of a mid-range than control. And knowing who's behind that deck. But I feel like it's mid-range but leaning a bit, you know, wink wink towards control, but like just, you know, slowly winking that. Not like full on, you know, on the control. Alright. Okay, research. I gotta find a switch. That I honestly can't find. It's always like that. Oh, it's always like that. Like, you know, that's pretty the reason why this is, you know, this ADP is just knocked out. Like, I don't even care, because I couldn't, you know, attach anything. It's like, if I go second, Rema has a huge advantage. Because he can evolve, and, you know, he can just keep bouncing my energy. Which works for him, you know, because you do want to have a lot of energy on your ADP, and there's like not, besides, you know, Zacian, which is clearly Intrepid Sword not giving me energy, there's not really an engine here, right? I mean, like, even if Aqua Patch would exist, he's still not playing, you know, any mods on the bench that are water type. But if Aqua Patch would exist, probably we'll see. We will see or we would say more of a water type presence in the top tier meta, definitely. You would probably see a ton of that. And Rema, why you have to do this? I had a switch in my hand. Okay, at least I still have it. So yeah, he's gonna play boss orders to get that Zacian. 100%. Like, that's what you do, right? Good turn. Not gonna lie, good turn. So that game is gonna be yours, definitely. But like, we still don't know, right? They're still yet to announce the special water type energy for the upcoming sets. Like, if not in this, then in November one. Any Pikarom today? Yeah. Don't worry, there's a tournament today that we're playing, so yeah, there will be Pikarom. I can't let you down, you know, without having a Pikarom here on stream. Dun, dun. Yep. Alright, so we can... I want to go second one more time. So I'm gonna... Because I know Rema wants me to go second, and I want to go second one more time, just to change the strategy. Only time you let us down is by playing mill. I mean, I went on a milling spree, that's true. Dude, that is not new. Someone is not paying attention to our amazing YouTube channel. Okay. You should never be busy enough. No, I know. Hope you're doing great, mate. Hope you're doing fantastic, and let's go. Alright. No, I mean, I played it like for a week or so, like maybe 2 weeks. For the YouTube purposes. Yeah, and that was it. Like, there was nothing more to it. Right, so I'm gonna bring one metal type energy, so just so I can have my Dedenne. So this is what best of 3 does. Like, I know I wanted to completely change my strategy, and because of that, I know Rema has to start thinking about what he wants to do as well. Until we went into the True Dark and played Lost March. Oh yeah, I played Lost March. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, you know, that was very well. It's kind of the same as Grand Ball, you know, that we posted yesterday on YouTube. Decklist already on Discord, by the way. I feel like, you know, or I felt like, and no, you know what, I still feel like those decks deserve just like nice farewell games. Especially knowing that the release of the set is 14th of August, so we still have like a month. So, like, I have literally no clue what decks we're gonna do, you know, up until 14th of August. I have zero idea. Because I feel like this is the longest season ever. Because, like, wait, this season started... Yeah, dude, I feel like this is the longest in many years. Because it's gonna be 3.5 months, almost 4 months, if you think about it. Because usually, you know, the set is released... I know, like, you think what I'm doing. I know, Christoph, I know. Because, like, what? Usually it was at the beginning of the month the set was released, and by 14th you were able to play it. Right, so, like, in TCG already, you know, during the release. And here the set releases mid-month, and you're able to play it in tournaments, well, that are still not existing. End of the month, so that's... So that is really interesting, you know, because I feel like it's the first time we have like 4 months of season. Yeah, literally 4 months of season, like normally you... yeah. Dude. I don't... Like, I'm thinking, you know, did we actually... No. Rema... And you forget that power plant does not work in Zamazenta, so... Oh no. Oh no. There's so many things that went wrong at once in one turn here. I mean, I know, this is just literally being exhausted from playing so much, you know, and you're just like, oh, okay, you know, it happens. Just because you've played out the Dene, I'm gonna play that money here. Because... So this is the thing why best of 3 games are completely different, right? You see, I've won the game 1 quite easily. Game 2 I've lost, but I've realized what is the problem. And coming to game 3, I literally changed the whole thing 180, you know, like I've done 180 turn on the deck. I flipped the deck on his head. I'm like, alright, let's go. So this is like one of the reasons why I always say, you know, best of 3 is always going to be totally different. And that's why, you know, that testing is really important. Okay, retreat. Knockout. So it's like, this is the thing, right? This is what a lot of people just keep forgetting when they're playing, you know, best of 1. That there are multiple ways of playing the same deck. Like, look, I knew I had, and I could have gone for my ADP, but I knew from the get-go those are three prize cards that I will give away for free at this point, and I can't afford that. So I went into like completely minimalistic approach. We have, even with Wristed Samurai, we do have an attacker, we have Zacian on the bench, the Dene, so I can still retreat my Zamazenta if I want to. Use Interpret Sword, you know, try to get to do something. Like, there are still options for me. So I haven't played in a while, but I'm up to playing for the tourney today. Remember standard format, right? Christoph, standard format, best of 3. So I mean, I can go still with Elder Gods and just, you know... Boss orders. I feel like that's a question, you know, does one have a plan B for stuff like that? Welcome back, Tom, welcome back. There's still 15 minutes, 17 minutes actually, so if there's someone that wants to sign in for the tournament, or sign up for the tournament, let us know. There's still one more space. Sure, dude. Hey, thank you, Tranquil, for the follow. I appreciate that. So, Rama, you want to try Ram on it? Or should I change the deck to do something else? There we go. And there you have it, right? Zamazenta Zacian ADP deck. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that and for more stuff. You know, again, we got a couple plus we play other games. You know, link is down there below. You can check it out. Reviews of the other games are, of course, on Ravencold's channel. Link down there below as well. But also down there below is 5% discount, and you can do the purchase on Professor Oaks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Good night. Take care. Have fun. Bye.